prior to that, the purpose of me writing was I was just pretending to be an MC like all the dudes before me. And what I mean by that, it wasn't for showbiz. It was almost like, I was a comic book head when I was a little kid. So I used to take my favorite blanket and put it on my neck and run through the house, I'm Superman. When I started writing rhymes and messing with my brother's turntables, it was like me playing with my G.I. Joe or pretending I'm Batman or playing with my army man. I didn't want to be Mo, but I wanted to be Mo. It was all make believe, and it just come to that Joseph Simmons came over my house and found my school books where I was writing my make-believe rhymes. It said, D, you wrote all this? I was like, yeah. It was like everything I read, experienced, or did, I just wrote a rhyme about it. I'm Easy before I turned, because on Big Beat I said, he used to call me Easy D, because I rapped on the mic so easily. But it was easy for me to write rhymes, but it was fun. It was like, for me, it was like skateboarding, movies, kung fu movie. It was all make-believe. And Run found my book and said, D, you wrote all this? See, he was with Russell, who was managing Curtis Blow. And, Curtis Blow was the first rapper signed to a major label. So Run was a little kid seeing the business of it, knowing, yo, this could make you rich and famous. And, he wanted to be the Rolls Royce driving. That was him. To me, it was make-believe. But he saw me and said, I could use this guy. I could use this nerdy dude down McDaniels. So he put me in the group. So even up to Back from Hell, Run D.M.C., that's all it was. It wasn't, whoa, I'm getting a check. I ain't care nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? Even on King of Rock, Run goes, I'm DJ Run, I could scratch. I didn't say I'm D.M.C, I could rap. I said I'm D.M.C, I could draw. I was still doing my comic there. Even now, I'm 12 years old writing a rhyme just to be like Mo D. But because of the position that I was put in, after the meeting Sarah McLachlan, it was blind before that, but after that, I thought about the millions of times people said, yo, D.M.C, your record D.M.C, your record got me through some of the hard. 84, 85, 86, people always told me that. I never experienced, I probably was drinking my 40, whatever, just doing my thing. When she said that to me, whoa. So it gave me another meaning to now do what Dylan did. He's folk rock god, but he still sung about the Vietnam War. To do what Marvin Gaye did, civil rights. To do what John Lennon did with his power as a Beatle. You know what I'm saying? To address the issues, to address the issues and not forget about the community of people that made me who I am. So after that Sarah McLachlan meeting, it pushed my responsibility even further. It made it worse for me. Because now I'm carrying a heavy load. But the more I talk about the things that should be said, now, opposed to just rhyming about me, I'll rhyme about me being in those situations that can relate to people, whether it's political, whether it's personal, whether it's social. So that whole Sarah McLachlan thing made me realize, when I was just rhyming about me being a badass and saving people, what if I rhyme about me being just like them? Imagine what it'll do. And that was it. But my early thing, man, it was like, I didn't know that this was really something until Walk This Way dropped. Because before it was like, if you came to Hollis, my friends would be like, this is 86. We still living in Hollis. And it was like, yo, D, that car came around here 500 times. Because people would just drive to Hollis. Me and Running Jay was out there. But when Walk This Way dropped, it's just the little difference I known is when Walk This Way drop, if I'm on a highway, cars are damn near crashing because that's why after Walk This Way drop, I stopped wearing. I used to just wear the whole Run DMC garb every day, but why? We wasn't the only ones dressed like that. We just on Adidas. I said that when I do my lectures or I speak to people, I always start like this. I said Run DMC really didn't do nothing. Don't never say that. Motherfucker, you. It starts a whole debate, whatever. But what Run DMC really did was, I said on Adidas, we took the beat from the street. We didn't create, we took everything from the street, put it on TV. And when people saw us, they thought we was the ones that know. This is how it was for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So, but that being said, it made my representation of hip-hop more responsible after that Sarah McLachlan. Because now I know I have a tool and a superpower and a gift that I must use at this point in my life.